Hi, I'm Florian Kohler, professional pool trick shot artist, and today I'm going to teach you how to never miss a kick or a bank shot. Kick shots. So in order to make a kick shot, you just need a little bit of physics. What we're going to do is we're going to use the mirror image system, which is pretty easy. The one rule is going to have to know is that the entrance angle equals the exit angle. Meaning, if I take the middle between the cue ball and the 8 ball right here, this is my entrance angle, this is my exit angle. They're both equal. All I gotta do is keep looking at that point on the rail and I will make the 8 ball. Just like that. Okay, now this is all pretty easy, pretty standard, but not every time, of course, your cue ball is gonna land exactly on the perfectly same line as the ball you're gonna kick at. So let's look at the cue ball being here, for example, and my 9 ball there. Concept is pretty much the same. The only difference is I kind of have to judge a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort of project the cue ball first into the same line as my 8 ball, my same horizontal line right here. So let's pretend it'll be right there. So all I gotta do is I'm gonna try to make this angle going from this point on the table into the cue ball and see if this is the same angle to go out there. So once again, I'm just gonna shoot it and show you how to make it, which is pretty simple. This time, we have a 10 ball that's added, so it's exactly the same situation as before. The 9 right in the middle, equal distance between the 8 ball and the cue ball, but the 10 ball is exactly the same as well. So now we know that if I were to hit perfectly where the 10 ball is, I will make the 8. So that means if I'm gonna hit right here, I will come short. That's like a logical, natural thing. So I'm gonna show you what happened here. And as I expected, it went short, meaning I missed it on this side. So now, how to manipulate that in order to still make the 8 ball? Well, it's pretty simple. What we gotta do is we gotta play with the English, so the left or the right spin. So if I go again and show you one more time the spin, so if I go straight, the cue ball is gonna go straight back to me. That's normal. Now if I go one tip of English, my cue ball is probably gonna go right here, right there, exactly as I said. If I put 2 tips of English, my cue ball is probably gonna go right here or touch the 9 ball. There you go. And if I go 3 tip, I'm gonna go really close to the 8 ball out there. So that's my maximum English. Okay, so that being done, now we sort of know what happened. So you already kind of guessed it. So in order to open the angle, I have to play left spin. So I know I don't have to play much left spin because it gives me that much opening when I'm straight up. So all I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna aim to just barely miss the 10, half a tip of English on the left side, and I will make the 8 ball. There you go. And that's how you manipulate the angles to your advantage. So even if you don't have a clear pass at it, you always have a chance to hit the ball. Let's talk about banking now. So banking is sort of the same as kicking. The only difference is instead of having the cue ball go one rail, you're gonna have an object ball go one rail or more. So in this case, I have a cue ball there, 9 ball there. We're trying to make the 9 ball, but the pocket's closed. The left corner is pretty difficult, so the easiest shot would be to bank the 9 ball right in the middle right here. So once again, I'm gonna start to make a line here, okay? And I'm gonna look at my entrance angle, find the middle, find my exit angle. So in this case here, we are straight on. All I gotta do is shoot the 9 ball in the middle, aim towards the spot I just showed you, find the middle, and then it will be in the middle pocket. Now, this is all, pretty easy. It's not exactly like that in a game situation. So once again, we're gonna sort of put the same shots. Cue ball, 9 ball there, but this time I cannot. This time I have a ball that is blocking me. So how do I modify that? Well, it's pretty simple. We're gonna use the spin once again. When we did kicking, we used left spin to open the angle because I was shooting towards the left side, so it would be, you'd think it would be sort of the same. However, because of mechanic properties, if I put left spin on my cue ball, the object ball is gonna get right spin. So if my object ball gets right spin, instead of opening the angle, it will close the angle and go straighter than before. So in order to make that happen, all I gotta do is put right spin on my cue ball, which is gonna hit the 9 ball. The 9 ball is gonna get left spin in exchange. It's gonna go right here, open the angle, go right in the middle pocket. right like this. And that's, again, something you can use its property all over the table, long banks, short banks, anywhere, and you will be able to hit the ball quite well and most of the time make it.